you like it, and then I'm going to take you in a circle.
So the C5, C6 now, where did they go? What happened to them?
The bones are trying to collapse on each other.
Like two bones in the back of my neck.
In your neck.
And you are trying to tell me now that they have issues.
Yes, sure.
And are they still there?
It's still there.
But it's chopping off.
Yeah.
You are saying to me they have to put an implant.
Likely.
Break up with you. Yeah. I don't want you to be happy. Why? I can be happy, but I don't want you to be happy.
Welcome, guys, once again to another gist on the Real Housewives of Lagos. Today, we're going to be talking about the episode 2 of season 2. Now, we've not yet started with the basketballs of the season, but let's just go ahead and talk about it. One thing I'm going to say firstly is that I am enjoying the friendship between Dr. Rommel and Fiath. The friendship is absolutely spectacular. Like, I am enjoying their friendship. Like, when they were dancing, look at how tall Fiath was with her heels on, and how short he was. I love their friendship dynamic, and the fact that Fiath is like the sound of reason to him, because the guy can be very saucy. When he was talking about Tiannah and the way Tiannah was acting snobbish to him during the party, and he was like, you know what, I felt like I don't know you. Should I Google her and know who she is? I'm like, ooh, this guy is saucy. And Faith was like, no, don't, let's just not go there. But I love their dynamic as a friend. I love them on the show because literally these ladies on this season have been acting all stuck up and acting as if the world revolves around them all day. I don't understand. I just love the way the ladies are acting this season. They're just acting too snobbish. Too snobbish. But let's go ahead and first talk about things. What is this relationship that is going on now between Laura and Chioma? Laura and Chioma now are now meeting up and to gist about the other ladies. Like, when did this friendship grow? Because remember season 1, they were never in that kind of situation where two of them will sit down together and be having a chat. And now we're seeing them sit down. But the thing is, I've always said it. I said it in episode 1. I said these ladies are not friends because, especially when it came to Tiannah and Chioma and Tiannah saying they've been friends, you have never gone to your friend's house before. Maybe their own friendship dynamic is different from my own friendship, or the way I interpret friendship. Maybe their own friendship is the Real sort of Lagos friendship, or bougie ladies friendship, or rich women friendship. Because in my own perspective of friendship, if you don't know my house and you have been my friend, that means I've never classified you as a friend. All people that come to my house are people that I know that are my friends, that I trust, and those that come to my house. People that you say you see yourself, you're my friend, and you have not come to my house, you are not my friend. I'm your friend and I've not come to your house before. I don't view you to that extent to be able to carry myself from my house or from wherever I'm doing to come to your house. That's how I view friendship. So I don't know how they do view friendship. But we had Chioma and Laura talking. But I felt somehow in the conversation of Chioma and Laura, because Laura was trying to make an excuse for Tiannah. Actually, no, I said Tiannah. Um, what's her name? The queen of fashion, Toyin. And she was like, she apologized to her on Chioma's thrift event, and she was like, yes, she just accepted. Chioma was like, she accepted because of the fact that it was just people were there and people were looking at her. She didn't want to look somehow. I was like, really? Then she was not like, Chioma was not like, Laura was then like, that she was pregnant at that period, all those things went with you, and what happened. And she was like, are you sure she was pregnant? Because I don't believe that. I'm like, and she needed evidence to be sure that she was pregnant. Like, who is Chioma for Toyin to come and give her evidence of her pregnancy? Who is Chioma to Toyin that Toyin will come and show her evidence that she was everly pregnant then? Who is Chioma that she would demand an evidence to prove that yes, Toyin was everly pregnant? That's why I say I don't really like how the ladies are acting, because they're acting too stuck up on this season, and I don't like it for them. It did not make sense when Chioma said that. I didn't love it at all when Chioma said that at all. But let's just be seeing how, as the season goes on, let's see how that will turn out. Talking about Toyin, she has been complaining. Last week's episode, she complained about pain and she needed to go see her doctor. And now they are telling her that she has to do surgery to fix the bone that her C4 and C5 on neck are collapsing. So she needs to fix it. And it's automatic surgery. And they even actually had to give her neck braces. But I love the attitude of Tony. It's not every time you see, it's not easy you hear that kind of news and you still smile through it. Although she said that she knows that by the time she gets home and she has pulled off her wig and cleaned off her makeup, she knows she's gonna cry. But it's not easy. Nobody likes to be in surgery. Nobody likes to do surgery. Not especially the one that would incapacitate you. You have to sit down. People have to take care of you. You can't do things you want to do. You can't do things on your own. You have to learn. You have to be in physiotherapy. I think she said she has to be in physiotherapy for 3 months after it. It's not easy, but she still took it with grace, making a light of it, making a joke of it, like, oh, as far as I can still kiss my husband, kissing her husband. I'm like, okay, yeah, since I can still kiss my husband when they put in the neck brace for her, she was like, since I can still kiss my husband, so it's all good and fine. And I literally hope it goes well for her and that she does the surgery and the surgery becomes and her neck becomes better and the pain would cease. And the doctor was saying that if she doesn't do the surgery, it's going to get worse. So I hope she takes up the surgery and I hope she has a speedy recovery. Now, also with Tiannah, we saw that her meeting up with Miriam and Faith. And I'm telling you, I loved Faith in this. See, I love Faith. I love Faith in this episode. I think she's gonna become one of the people I love on Real Housewives of Lagos because the way she spoke, she was like she's not a judgmental person because she has watched people judge her, so she doesn't do that to people because people just perceive her for maybe they heard things about her and they start judging her for it. So she doesn't do it to the people because Tony was like, I know you've heard a lot of things about me from other people, so don't judge me. Like she was like, no, I don't do that because I believe that for every reaction, there's an action that was taking place, and people tend to forget that you just don't react to things. Somebody has said that to you for you to react to that. Somebody has said that to you for you to react to it. So at the end of the day, that's how it is. And she talked about her ex-husband. She literally told us her story, not her story, like her story about how she got married at the age of 19, how the man took care of her. Because if we had seen her then when she was 19, that we would not even have looked at her twice. The man changed her up, made her who she is. Then she picked up from there and made herself the amazing lady she is now. So she's everly grateful to her husband, even if they are divorced, even if they are no longer together. She doesn't have anything bad to say about him. And I love that for her that he has even gotten remarried recently. Or the person that made me laugh especially then was Miriam. Miriam was like, and you are happy. I cannot be happy if my ex is getting married or being happy. I can be happy, but my ex cannot be happy. I'm like, what kind of thinking is that? You want to be happy, but you don't want your ex to be happy. It doesn't work like that. So it has to be the same. If you want to be happy, you have to allow your ex to be happy. If your ex is allowing you to be happy, you have to allow your ex to be happy. You just can't be biased. You only want yourself to be happy, then your ex to be suffering. Who does that? And she derived a lot from the marriage. She has an amazing son. She has an amazing business. She made a name for herself. She's now building from where the husband carried her to. So why would I hate on someone that took me from where I was a nobody and pushed me up and made me someone that people will want to recognize, people will want to be associated with. So I don't think she will really have any bad vibes with this person. And we also saw Miriam actually also talking in this episode that she wants to have another kid and they're like struggling to have a kid. And we heard that woman's story. I love the fact that trying to advocate for surrogacy because in Nigeria we are you cannot mention surrogacy not even as a married person. You're married and you mention surrogacy. Who are you? If you don't carry the womb, if you don't carry the child by your belly, you have not done anything. You are not a mother. So I love that they're advocating for that because it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be the norm. Your child will still be your child at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And coming to the party that Faith and Dr. Rommel was planning, I said it earlier on when I started the video. All the ladies were stuck up. When all the ladies came up, everybody was acting as if the world revolved around them. It's not like they've actually done parties that were so out of the world. I can remember Miriam's party was not that interesting too. So I don't know why she was taking it personal and nobody welcomed her. Who is she that they will be welcoming her? Is she the president? Like, these ladies, to please don't start with this attitude of being stuck up and being over, sensitive and over demanding. I don't like it. But also Miriam, sorry, I said Miriam, Faith, try not to be late next time, because these ladies, when it comes to lateness, they chew each other out. We can remember in season one where they chewed themselves out for who was the latest, who always comes late to events. So she shouldn't try that next time. She should try to always be on time on our event. But I'm gonna say Dr. Rommel literally did a good job. He made the event a success. He made the event a fun fair. Like, he included everybody. Everybody had fun. Apart from the Botox thing that they talked about, he also tried to make all the ladies have fun. All of them dancing. I like Dr. Romeo because he's a different kind of, you know, how would I put it, manliness that we've seen in Nigeria. Not everybody want to be doing that and be out and proud and being on social media and being on TV. His fashion sense is different from every other manly fashion sense we know in Nigeria. The way he always talks like a girly, and it's not something that we literally always want to promote. So I literally love his different vibe that he brings to the show. And I literally, like I said earlier on, I want to see the um dynamics between him and Faith as the episodes run forward. Well, I guess that's how we've covered it for today. There's nothing really that much. We're gonna start seeing the basketball from next week, because I want to see that Faith and Iyabo's fight. Because Iyabo have been acting funny from stepping on her clothes in the first episode and acting how she wants to act. I want to see the way Faith will give it to her, or whether Iyabo is going to win Faith. I want to see who's going to win in that battle between Faith and Iyabo. Well, guys, that's what we're going to end it for today. Don't forget to like and comment on the comment section on your opinion on today's episode. And don't also forget to click on the subscribe button to get subscribed to our channel. We'll see you guys on another episode of The Real Housewives of Lagos.